Well, howdy, y'all. What's up, Blizzard, Naz, Jerron, Scar, Kraven? Who did I forget? Nobody. I got y'all. If you're for some reason watching this, you want to play some KI, but you haven't signed up yet, you have about 10 minutes to do so. I think I'm going to actually go make myself some coffee. Hello, ya boy. Scar is, I mean, he's just in there by the math. And it doesn't help that Scar doesn't enter too many of these. I don't think Scar is so powerful though. Honestly, I put Scar in around. I put him around your level, you boy. Yeah, can we stop, just, you know, insulting your own play? What's up, Sneerful? Chrono! I feel like I haven't seen you in a while. Hopefully you've been well. I super don't remember the beginning of this. Or is this the middle? I just put the headphones back on. This is the beginning. Just a fair warning, by the way, I am quite tired today. So if I seem a little out of it or just kind of unenthused, that's why. I do have a big coffee though, so hopefully it's not too much of anything. I wasn't really talking, well, yeah, actually I am talking about you. Because you said you're mega doo-doo. No one calls each other doo-doo. I guess I should put out a 5-minute warning if for some reason you have not signed up and you want to play today. You have about 5 minutes. It's probably more closer to 4 minutes now, but no one can call themselves doo-doo. There's no point in doing that. It's just a very unhelpful way to frame talking about anything. What's up, Sin? Yeah, especially if you win, you're like, oh man, I suck. Like, how's that supposed to make other people feel? That's okay. We got a good amount of players right now too, already. Ooh, Chris is joining in. I mean, the Swiss bracket format is definitely a more the merrier format. So I appreciate everyone that joins in. Damn, coffee's great. Fucking love coffee. I went to my weather, says it's still going to, or the forecast still says it's going to like snow a fuck ton. It sure does. It says like 4.3 inches are predicted. That's gonna be fun. Can't wait to shovel snow tomorrow. Alright, 2-minute warning. If you want to sign up, you gotta do it now, or at least let me know that you want to do it now. I'm going to start a commercial before the tournament starts just to get it out of the way. Thank you, Brick. I had no idea what you're talking about. But you go ahead and do that. Knock yourself the heck out. Alright, that should be it. Processing check-ins. Only 12 players, which is what we had before. Make sure no one snuck in. It's definitely a little tougher to do for Swiss. But welcome everyone to... Where's my game feed? There it is. Welcome to the Ultrafine Atomic Rookies number 56. Pretty good. Pretty good amount of tournaments, as always. We're about to get started. We have an even amount of participants tonight, which is exciting because that means everyone has a match every round. Sorry, like I said earlier, if you didn't hear me, I am a little tired, so if I seem out of it, if I seem like I'm a little spacier than usual, there's a good reason for that. Let's see. Yeah, let's start the day off with some Mira. A lot of Mira, actually. Let's get the first match on stream to be Chriz and the Schween. Oh, I said off stream. Do not pay attention to my pings. My pings are wrong. And then after that, we'll have tougou and Kraven on stream. And then let's get a Scrupman or Bgigante and Oreo off stream. Scar. Oh god, which one? Scar, which one is your Discord account? The one that you're using right now? Hey Chris, the Ron? Okay. I could probably just type in Ron then. Okay. Let's get Scar and Panchito off stream. AlxMoonFang and Taz off stream. And then MegamanZero and Lizard off stream. And that's all the matches. That one? Gotcha. Let's go. We just gotta get people invited and then we can watch some KI. Maybe I can make some good points. Maybe not. I'm not lying when I say I'm quite tired today. I have not slept. Okay. Chris is in here, just waiting on the Schween. Chris says he's in his winning arc. We'll see about that. See what the Schween has to say about that. Sorry, it's not the Schween today, it's Schween. It's longer. Hopefully the Schween saw my second clarifying ping. Okay, there we go. I was about to ping you. You're about to get pinged. Okay, let's get into this. Chris almost certainly play Mira. Maybe Jago. Schween? You got some characters. Shago, Hisako. Some others, I'm sure. That I can't remember. I feel like I've seen the Schween play a lot of different characters. It's the Hisako, though. Another good character. We are dashing already. Oh, big lockout. Chris is capitalizing. Max damage. 60% meterless. Character's a little silly. Instant break from Schween. That's a guess. No guess that time, though. Oh my god. Well, you could have Shadow Oreo's on, but we Shadow Counter. This is pretty dangerous for... Oh, did it the second time. So I'll say that was pretty dangerous from Chris, but he's getting all the health back. Sometimes, even if you die, it's kind of worth it if the mirror has that much life to just hold up, so you don't like get command grabbed. But I guess, you know, if they start a combo, it's an issue. And Schween has that classic beginner Hisako mistake of never letting Wrath regenerate, not popping the instinct. Instinct is so important. You gotta pop it. You gotta let that instinct out.
Your life, my plaything.
Especially Hisako's. Hisako's instinct is kind of stupid, especially as a defensive pop. You literally have an answer for like everything besides like, well, actually, if you have Shadow Meter, I guess you do have an answer for literally everything. More of a defensive stance. I think he could stand to be better with the defensive. We're going with Omen. I don't know about this pick, but we'll see how it works. Trying to pray to RNG already. Weep! I don't know how good the Omen's sweep is, but it already got Schween into some trouble here. I don't think you needed to use that meter, Chris. I gotta be honest. Like, I've not done the calcs myself. I don't think Mirror Shadow Ender adds that much damage. Okay, Schween gets started. No, he get blocked. He was trying to just think else. Counter breaker. The Schween is not using his instinct at all. I would hold it. Damn. Yeah, Schween is just not popping his instincts.
Your life, my plaything.
Although, you know, Omen's is, you know, less impactful than a lot of characters is instinct-wise, but even just the pop, though, is like one of the most powerful things in this game. I'm gonna need you to calm down a little bit, Agent Sin. Just a tiny bit. I'm not ready for that kind of energy. Mira has a counter. I would say any character that can control it, the battle pretty well, probably does decently against her. But you have to basically, the character having the ability to be defensively minded and the player themselves also being defensively minded is probably the Mira counter. Because she does have all this like squirrely stuff. You definitely don't want to be breaking her. Because counter breaker is one of the strongest things, and Chris just wasted it. Yeah, the Schween's looking like they are going a little too wild. You see Chris using this mist option a lot, but it's also like every single mist uses 10% of Mira's life in that recoverable state. Oh. Yeah, you gotta hold up wherever they got that much life. But yeah, if they're constantly using mist to get out of situations, they are really gambling with their life. So you gotta make them pay for it. You gotta be looking for where they go with the mist, how to chase them down. You can anti-air Mira as soon as she goes into it, too. The mist? You can't do it immediately. It has about 20 frames of invincibility. Oh my god. At least he popped the instinct this time. Oh my god, no, don't let him get the... There it is. That should be it, actually. Damage ender? Side swap. Okay, that killed. Jesus. Mira does the damage.
My plaything.
Supreme victory!
I too like saying howdy. Okay, well, the Schween has a few more rounds to get a little more practice. He seemed honestly a little rusty, but that's okay. Let's go get, well, let me make sure I start our commercial, because I'm worried about the experience. We got Kraven and tougou on stream now, though. You wanted to recap, but Heavy Reaping didn't come out. I think you're gonna be okay. We got Kraven already in here. I appreciate that. tougou, I believe, is a Steam player, so we're gonna have to wait until they get in here. What's up, Roman? Hope you're having a good whatever the hell you're doing. You have to see some Sadira, some more Mira as well, unless tougou's playing a different character. But you know, maybe they might be. I don't know. Or he might be. There we go. Let's tougou. Sorry, we don't have Kraven. We have KOS Bay Loyalist. She only plays Sadira. Yeah, it just kind of worked out that way where I thought these two would be... Honestly, I thought the Schween would do better against Chris. Not gonna lie. Okay, I'm assuming we're gonna be in for a slow match. Tries to take their turn back. Oh, empty jump demon, blade demon. I don't know what that was about. Maybe trying to low crush mashes? Generally, if you see Sadira's land next to you, they're trying to throw you. Oh my god, big punish. Finish that combo. It's already level 4.
Monster combo!
Takes their turn back. Going for damage. That heavy linker actually ate real life, I think. If I'm tougou, I'm waiting to use that instinct till the red life bar because you don't have much life to use. I would pop it right now, though. Definitely be able to use Vampire Misses. Super strong. But now you're only gonna get one life, one instinct. Yeah, you might as well just wait till you get the kill now. Since you only have one. Oh, try to low profile it. Doesn't quite work. No, the empty jump low. Again, catching tougou, trying to do something. Something, a weakness of Mira that we're definitely seeing a little bit of right now. She can't really deal with people above her head. She has some like scrambly options she can go for. Like she could mist and try to get her own counter jump in or something. Or you could just respect that Sadira is above you and hope your defense is good. Hope you block well.
Ready. Fight.
Mira definitely does not like anybody right above her head. Recluse, pretty good option. Pretty good anti-air. Togo, this is like the opposite of the last match we watched. Togo seems kind of unfamiliar at how to deal with the offense of the character going against Mira this time, though. Okay, though, getting their own offense started. Again, well, not again. I say again because I say this like I think every week because we do see a good amount of Mira. I feel like if you have Shadow Meter facing down Mira, I feel like either. Actually, the easiest thing to do would be to look for Bloodseeker calls, because Togo loves Bloodseekers. And so if you're just looking for them to call the bats, it's pretty reactable to just do your projectile invincible shadow move. Oh, did not keep it safe. It went the other way. I need to go look back on that. Unfortunately, the Bloodseekers does move Mira back into the web. That should be death. Ooh. Togo again not popping the instinct. Mira's instinct is really good for her. She gets basically gets install blood mist on her opponent and, you know, get a little more crazy with her more expensive moves. And as always, having that instinct pop is just nice to see what's going on. Bailings, thank you so much for the tier 1. Also, hey, what's up? Subscribe for 27 months. That is absolutely absurd. Thank you so much, Bailings, for your support. Eagle! What the hell? I don't know about this pick. Eagle's definitely another character that just does not like somebody above his head. I don't think this is a great pick, but I guess it all depends on the skill of the Eagle, and honestly, I've not really seen Kraven fight against Eagles, so I'm not really sure how well she handles it. You hate Eagle? I mean, you're at the start of the tournament, Amperflex. Sorry, I said that more like Amber. It's a 5-round Swiss tournament. So you'll probably see Kraven again. I don't know, it depends on what matchups are. I try to get some more even matches. I was kind of wrong, it looks like, on round 1, but we'll see what happens later. Hopping it, oh my god, just getting on the other side. That should be death, just end it. Togo again, setting on instinct. Eagle's instinct sucks hell like balls, but and again, the instinct pop is just a very strong option. And also just sitting on the shadow meter. Just a lot of resources just not being used by Togo. Instinct, you want to make sure you're popping twice a match. And then shadow meter, like, you kind of never really want to be sitting on 2 full bars of shadow meter. If you find a good place to use it, you just want to spend it. Because you gain meter back pretty fast in this game. Unless you're like Fulgor or something and, you know, your meter does not come back as fast in some situations. Yeah, Togo's just not using the resources at all. God, the light breaks. Kraven does do pretty predictable juggle combos. Not a lot of mix to them. The main mix of her juggle combos. I don't say this to slight her, it's just, you know, that's just how it is. Is whether or not she's actually going to hit it or not. Sometimes she just drops it. Oh my god, actually gets in there? No Ultra? Oh my god. We'll try for a throw punish. Oh my god, she actually gonna bring this back? Oh my god, actually brings it back. Togo kind of throwing, not going straight into Ultra. I think they had a guaranteed Ultra there. But yeah, I mean, Kraven took that opportunity and got it back. I did not update the scores. I'm sorry. That was 3-0. And yeah, there's actually a good number of KI players that do actually just move their HUD above. Which, you know, it's fine. If you ever plan on playing offline, I would suggest not doing that just because, like, you won't be able to control that if you play offline. But if you just go play online, it's not really an issue. F Eagle. Eagle's not that bad. Eagle's hella annoying, but it's not that bad. Well, I think we got all the matches in already. Again, there was only one match that wasn't a 3-0. That's crazy. No, wait, no, we don't have Scar and Panchito in yet. Hopefully they got matched up. So we just gotta wait for that to get done because of that's how Swiss works. What's up with everyone? I just gotta kill time. I got nothing. I've been playing too much Pokemon lately. Not yet. We're waiting on one match to finish. Panchito and Scar. We need them to finish first before we can move on. Yeah, it looks like they started about 10 minutes ago. Or maybe they might actually be done. They have one match left. Oh, thank you so much, Mr. Scrupman. Oh, they're up. Damn. Scar, I'm gonna need you to actually I'm gonna need you to lock in. I need you to stop throwing. Asuka? I have no idea what Asuka is. I didn't realize Conan Exiles was still going. Is that the MMO? Am I wrong about that? Is that the MMO? It's a survival game. Is it technically it's like MMO-ish? I don't really know much about it. Was that the one with dongs in it? I remember there's one with like the character creator. You could like you could see the dongs. Oh yeah, sliders. More controversially, sliders for both breast and penis size are also available. The latter being censored in North America by the ESRB. I don't. The most I know about Conan the Barbarian is he's kind of fun and stupid in Mortal Kombat 1. Yeah, they said Conan Exiles. I have literally no idea what Asuka is. I've never heard of that before, and I keep up with video games. A Viking sandbox game. Amberflex just likes the Vikings, huh? You also play Valheim or whatever it is. Not make fun or anything, just trying to kill time. Yeah, Valheim. Remember Valheim? Is that still upcoming? Yeah, that's not actually launched yet. That's crazy. What are you laughing about? Okami 2? I think you mean Okami sequel? Yeah, I googled it. Thanks for confirming though. Oh, the Steam version's not censored? Hell yeah, we love dongs and breast sliders. I've actually never played Okami. That's one that I have. Someone's very graciously gifted it to me. Shoutouts to Priz Mimic. I don't think Priz watches these at all. But gift me the HD version on Steam. I've just not gotten to playing it yet. It's definitely on my list. I hear it's really good. Contemplating Balatro. Balatro sounds very addicting. But thankfully you only buy the game once. There's no microtransactions or anything. Dialogue was 200% faster. Yeah. Those early Witcher games, 1 to 2 and 2 to 3, from what I understand, are quite impressive. Make sure you're reporting it in the channel. Panchito just did it, but the winner should report the score, definitely. Let's go. We got round 2 up. Who can we get? You can get those two. Chris has already been on. Kraven was already on. Togo was already on. Get the Oreo and Taz. Yeah, sure, let's do that. Okay, here we go. Round 2. Let's get Scrupman versus AlxMoonFang on stream now. And then we'll get Oreo versus Taz on stream after that. That means Chris versus MegamanZero off stream. Scar versus Kraven off stream. Togo and Panchito off stream. And then Schween and Lizard off stream. And Scrubman, if you're listening, it is forfeit. Let's experiment like always. Alex, I will send you an invite in just a moment. I've only played the original Assassin's Creed. I don't remember like particularly caring for it that much. But I think the modern ones are like significantly different, aren't they? I know they're like open world games and just like they're fucking time synced. Isn't that the time to beat Valhalla is like 80 hours or something, I think. Oh, sorry. My mistake. Time to Beat says Valhalla takes 61 hours on average to complete the main story. That is not the right name. Scrubman on Glacius. AlxMoonFang on Jago. AlxMoonFang's been playing a lot of different characters lately. I mean, 80 hours, you know, it all depends on the game, if that's really too much or not, and on you, if you're enjoying it. I've played KI for literally hundreds of hours. Oh, not jump the shatter. Krutman hitting AlxMoonFang with the boomer check, but then we just wake up Shadow Wind Kick. I'm not sure if that was in reaction to Hail, but that's definitely something you should be looking for. We blew out the combo though. One chance, end it! End it! Oh my god, AlxMoonFang throwing it away. Plus frames, not using them. Not using the plus frames again. Oh, we jump at him. Oh my god, walking back into the shatter. That comboed. Oh, gets the punish. 1, 2, 3. We have a pixel left. That should chip, yeah. I think Scrutman could have done Puddle Punch on reaction to that. Yeah, that's minus. Now AlxMoonFang not popping this instinct. Opener ender. Not quite working out. That should be death, yes. AlxMoonFang again. I feel like every set this time we've had someone committing the cardinal sin of not popping your instinct ever. I can understand the desire to find like a good moment to pop it, but if you don't pop it, you're just not using it. There we go. Make sure we cash it out. Let's go. That was nice. Might have been optimal too. I have no idea. This is a beginner to intermediate tournament. Most players that are entering here have noticeable flaws in their gameplay. Some are better than others, but that's, you know, we can't have a true beginner tournament for KI. It's a 10-year-old game. We're just not gonna have that many players, so the skill range is kind of wide. Oh yeah, like everybody in here in this tournament would get like consistently 3-0'd by the top players. My god, AlxMoonFang just keeps jumping in right into the Ultra. That was quite the turnaround.
I'm afraid your path ends here.
I don't know what changed in AlxMoonFang's mind, but it just worked out. I guess, you know, a lot of it was just he wasn't really on the defense a lot of times. AlxMoonFang caught himself like, I don't know, getting shattered. Just didn't jump anything while like walking back and whatever. This time, not an issue. Just I mean, you don't have to defend if your opponent can't offend you. I do like AlxMoonFang using that jumping heavy punch. That button is stupid. No jump, no combo from Scrutman though. Nice puddle punch. We're walking out of range. I don't think that's actually good for Jago to walk back that much. You can't really play it like in a full screen. Jago can't really do anything. Scrutman misses his meaty. We wake up with forward heavy kick and it just works. Nice blocks. Still got caught low though. There's a throw. Could have canceled into shadow and got some life back actually. I kind of get the idea. DP not gonna go through the armor though. I kind of get the idea of him backing up, but I don't think Jago can really play at full screen like against Glacius at all. Maybe you get far enough to you can set up a charged fireball and walk behind it. But that, I think that's like the only thing you can really do from full screen. We're really using this forward heavy kick. Good shadow counter. Don't lock out, you're dead. Never mind, we didn't optimize. Get that life back. Ooh, nice little manual. We break the heavies though. That's minus. The heavy weight kick is a very tempting option to just find your way back in, but it is quite punishable. I feel like most characters can deal with it pretty well. Medium weight kick is actually kind of a really annoying move, although I think Glacius is fine with dealing with that. Some characters though, like the one I play, can't really deal with it. We're switching to Shaco though. Here's some offense. That stagger was so long. You got the throw off that still. Okay, can Scrubman just deal with the Shaco nonsense? We're doing jumping heavy punch. I'd really like to see either AlxMoonFang stop doing so many heavies and wait to do it until Scrubman locks out, or some resets or counter breakers. Shaco's a pretty potent resetter too. He's got a lot of mix that he can just drop his combo into. He's got a good low, he's got a good overhead, he's got dash roofs. He's got a comboable throw. But so far Scrubman's been, breaking every single heavy, and like, why wouldn't you? There we go, we got the lockout. Shadow meter. Please pop your instinct, I'm begging you, AlxMoonFang. Oh, he went for the wrong option. I'm not sure what he woke up with. I believe Shadow Slide is the projectile invul option from Shaco. Not 100% sure, I gotta be honest. I think he went for Shadow Dive Kick, which I believe has no invul. It just kind of goes up the sky kind of fast. Once again, I'm not sure. Someone please correct me if I'm wrong. Counter breaker and get some meter back. I'm begging AlxMoonFang to pop his instinct though. Ooh, counter breaker again. Let's go. Yeah, cold shoulder's minus. You could have canceled that cold shoulder into hail, I think, for some pressure to keep the turn going. There you go. They know how to do it. Oh, bottle punch and Scrubman somehow comes out barely. AlxMoonFang almost took that back. It's commercial time again. I'm sorry. I don't want to do it. It's Jeff Bezos' fault. He forces me to do it. He's not even like the head of Amazon anymore. He sits on the board, I think, but he's not really him making those choices. Actually, I guess he still has influence, though. Whatever, who cares? We're moving on. We got Oreo and Taz coming up. I'm sorry, we got Taz and Yveltal. I think that's how you say that Pokemon's name. I definitely, I like Xerneas more. I played Pokemon X. And Xerneas was definitely the more competitive doubles Pokemon, I guess. You really hate Hisako? Yeah, Hisako's really annoying, but Unfortunately, it's just something you kind of got to deal with. Was the crash out in Pokemon Y? I don't know what that means, Oreo, honestly. But focus on your match. Don't answer me.
Watch out.
We got Maya versus Hisako. Honestly, I kind of expect this to be a little bit of a wash, but it's just the one we had to go. Taz shows some good ideas, and Maya does have projectiles to meet Hisako with, but Oreo definitely has more of a solid game plan than Taz does. But we're getting started. Shadow counter? No shadow counter. Oh, you gotta show that. Shadow counter, if you hold both medium punches while blocking, you can follow up after it's hard to explain. If you press both medium punches while blocking, the next attack will cause you to counter attack. It's really good against shadow moves because they almost universally hit 5 times. So it's just kind of like a brain dead answer to it. Okay, Taz gonna end it. Okay, Taz is doing better than I thought. I'm sorry, Taz, I didn't believe. But like you saw him not do shadow counter off of the oh no, we dropped the combo. That's a lot of PD built up though. You just want to get one hit. That just goes over it. Please hit your combo. No, we extend. Oh, that was definitely a mistake. Definitely a big thing to do is finish your combos. If you get a lockout, you want to make sure you do an ender before the combo of the lockout finishes. Taz also needs to make sure they're going into Ultra because that was definitely their match. If you're not using it, please use the easy Ultra. If your opponent is in danger, if you do an opener, you can go straight to Ultra very easily. You don't even have to hit confirm it with easy Ultra. I believe with Maya it's forward and kicks. So you literally start any combo and you press forward and kicks. You gotta have an opener. You can't do like jab into it.
Fight on.
Really strong. Really strong option with easy Ultra. I highly suggest every player to use it. Hello.
Oh geez, there's very loud people playing in the other room. I think I literally just missed the match booting up, so that's... Yes, I did.
Unfortunate.
Whoops.
That's fine. Welcome, Sean. What's up?
Yes, thank you. Not a whole lot. Just, yeah, would not have been able to make sign up today, and I figured, hey, if Rain's not here, I may as well come hang out.
Taz just got caught with the classic Hisako nonsense. Shadow counter is important. I'm glad that they showed shadow counter, but Hisako, you gotta remember that if she has any wrath meter, you can just cancel most of her moves into it. The exception is if she does Shadow Onryu's on, she cannot cancel her shadows into Vengeance.
Yeah, I think it's her command grab influence. According to Infill, she can still cancel the suck, but I've not been able to hit it in time, so maybe I'm just wrong.
I believe the standard version she can. I don't know about the shadow form, but I'm not sure.
Yeah.
That's not even like a shadow counterable thing though, so it's not really a thing you really need to worry about for that circumstance. End your combo, please. Let's fucking go.
I see Ori's life bar is frighteningly low, and all we need is one opening. Let's go.
Oh my god.
Okay, huge cash out.
Gotta be able to restart the combo here. Goes for a reset. Nice mash out into Ultra.
Ultra?
Let's go.
Let's go.
You're not worth
No,
it.
some
Chris.
counter.
Like, I
The
know-
counter followed the shadow counter. What the hell are you talking about? Sorry, I interrupted you.
No, nothing. It's what's it? Is it
I'm
Maya?
ready.
So
I'm ready.
yes. Okay, I think I'm in.
I'm ready.
Oh.
No, you.
No, I'm not. Oh,
You're
I'm just
in the
gonna-
match.
I'm an idiot.
Oreo, say I'm ready, please, so Sean can get back in.
Yeah,
Sean
sorry.
did
That was my bad. I completely forgot.
Sean is forgot to unready.
Whoops.
The classic.
The classic. Well, it shouldn't take too long to get back in. I'm so sorry,
It
everybody.
should not. Classic Sean.
Of course.
That's okay. That gives Oreo some moments to think about. You know what happened. What
Yeah.
they can do to do better.
One thing to note, though, I played the Hisako Maya matchup with Valdak semi-recently, like a little bit ago, and Maya's overhead being frame 1 airborne is like the biggest call out to any of Hisako's throw shenanigans, and it counter hits and it recaps, and it does all sorts of good things in this matchup in particular.
I
So
think
one
that's-
thing to be wary of.
That's definitely a really good point that I don't think of a lot is she's frame 1 airborne against grapplers.
Yeah.
That is an incredible option, especially grapplers like he's actually I think all the grapplers. I guess Thunder can juggle her a bit, but like Rom and Isako, they don't really have juggle combos, so you're not really getting if they're going for a
Ooh, good
throw,
match.
you're not really getting hit too bad.
Yeah, meaty sweep's an interesting choice. Oh yeah, the Hisako shenanigans of are you tall enough to ride the Onryo-zon train? Always gotta look to block that out, and Maya has like good openers with her projectiles, so she doesn't always have to play the the parry chicken game after a full Onryo-zon.
Oh, I actually really like just like
Too low.
jumping out of the corner. Heavy, the bricks from Oreo.
I'm also really liking the meaty daggers. Like it forces Hisako to block. I mean, if she wants to spend the bar and has the reactions for it, that's also worth testing.
I mean,
But I'm really liking the challenging, just kind of like at range with the daggers to catch buttons and counter hit stuff.
I believe if Maya does like jump back, meaty dagger toss, like from the air, I don't think waking up with a Shadow Onryo-zon will catch her.
It will not.
So
Didn't quite convert.
it's possibly the strongest meaty option she has in terms of safety, but it's not the strongest in terms of like pressure, because the opponent can just block it. Although your opponent blocking the daggers is really strong for Maya.
No, yeah, exactly. Like
You
that
build
that is her win condition.
I don't know
Nice
about that.
smash out. Spend the bar. Spend another one. Okay. Ooh.
Oh my
Okay.
god. The
Oh
blowout.
no.
I would not have spent the other bar. I would have just ended it.
Yeah, like if you're gonna spend the other bar, just spend it during the lockout window. Meaty grab.
But yeah, I wouldn't really call the unblockable a win condition. It's a win condition at the end of the match. But
Yeah.
in like the neutral state of the match, when you're not like one hit from dying, it's not that strong.
Well,
It's
I'm
pretty
win
good.
condition. Yeah, fair enough. Maybe that's not a great term, but like if Hisako's trying to approach, you throw the full power dagger, or just throw it from anywhere
It's a
and get a
win neutral
conversion.
thing for sure.
Oh, good.
It's just like it's my turn now. Have fun
Yeah.
either breaking or getting comboed.
Yeah. still a powerful tool. Always good to
Yeah, it's a
remember.
really powerful tool, don't get me wrong, but it starts an airborne combo, which is, you know, she can still get some decent juggles and stuff like that, but juggles are definitely riskier because you run the risk of getting broken yourself, and then you gotta hold Oki.
That was a beautiful confirm.
But the
Overextends though.
yeah, the blowout, unfortunately.
Appreciate the patience from Taz. Didn't quite work out, but you know, mostly just blocking out the pokes and then trying to counter poke. Doesn't always work. Plus frames. Nice.
Yes.
Doesn't wait the whole time out. Perfect. What we
Yeah,
like to see.
don't be like me. There's so many times I like wait for the 5th hit.
No!
And then I do
Press the button on the way down. Her recovery is long enough and she cannot parry cancel it.
Yeah,
Basically, you always get a jumping button now.
There's a lot of times where I wait for the 5th hit and I do it too early and just get hit on the Shadow Armor Zone.
Doesn't do it. I respect that. But like, yeah, this is not a great place to be against this combo. It's not going to kill, but it will be frighteningly close.
Oh, the mash out.
That was a
It was
that was an
brave.
ambitious jab. Oh, that was close.
There it is.
Ori
just-
delayed the low follow up. Taz flinched.
Yeah,
It was like,
Taz-
okay, maybe I'm gonna get the punish on the second hit, but
Yeah, Taz just couldn't escape the offense or anything in that last match.
yeah,
Which,
like
you know, sometimes that's just how it happens with Hisako.
that is how she be. If she does not finish the sequence though, the second hit basically on all variations is like -20. So you basically can punish it with whatever you want. And I don't know if Maya's fireballs, or sorry, her dagger tosses have quick enough startup, but like you're basically point blank. You honestly might just be able to avoid the parry chicken game completely by just throwing the daggers and then converting, obviously. So it's like it's a powerful tool.
Actually, do I want that one?
Either way,
Sorry,
that
I'm
was fun.
trying to figure out who I want on stream. You know what? I'm gonna pull the trigger on it. Let's go ahead and we're gonna get Unclescarscar, Mr. Ronald Khan versus Togo, and then we'll have Taz back up against Lizard.
Oh, that'll be fun. I didn't see
So that,
like
wait. So that means Scrupman and Chris off stream, Panchito and the Schween off stream, Kraven and Oreo off stream, and AlxMoonFang and MegamanZero off stream. Unfortunately, it did not line up very nicely to where I could like show more people in the third round that haven't been on stream yet. But we'll get them. We'll get them later. Be fine.
Yeah, I saw Togo signed up last week, but I don't know anything about them, and I didn't get matched up against them, so curious to see.
They are a newer Mira player.
Ooh, cool.
They I've definitely pointed this out. I'm not sure how many players have taken advantage of this, but they crutch really hard on Bloodseekers. Bloodseekers are very strong, but it's, especially depending on what characters you're playing against, it's a really reactable. If they have Shadow Meter, it's really reactionable.
Yeah.
Just straight up punish it. Scar, definitely a stronger player, but we'll see how it works out.
Yeah. Every once in a while, Scarf shows up and he just kind of gatekeeps.
Yeah.
It is always fun to watch. His final and Conra are very wild and very wacky. So.
I mean, he's also got the rank Shago. He likes to play
Does he have a shanked Rego? Let's go.
He's got a lot of characters he likes to meme with.
That's always good. I mean, hey, you know what? There's a lot of value in learning how to deal with the let me spam the bullshit and the gimmicks, and if you're not tall enough, then you fall off the ride.
Yeah.
I still struggle against that kind of stuff, and it's good to have them in, have them in a more serious situation where you can actually, put what you've learned to the test, as it may be.
Yeah, Scar is definitely a good player to really steal your composure and also be like, make sure you're like reacting to the opponent showing that they're going to do silly things, because Scar will definitely do silly things.
Ooh, no challenge on the...
Like this, 3 overheads? Yeah.
Yeah.
He's going to use that information. I'm surprised he didn't counter break. I think he usually auto counter breaks the third one a lot of times.
Didn't quite cash out in time. I like the attempted shadow counter on Mira's jumping stuff, but yeah, you
Oh no, this is bad. Oh, we already locked out!
Spin the meat?
Oh my god, he really wants to counter breaker. No, finishes it out. Scar, like I said, like he's doing, like it worked. It was actually some kind of tricky offense. It's not something you would think someone would do. There's the counter breaker. He's definitely instilling that mind game. That's like part of the powerful thing about, stuff that is really
the combo. All right.
Stuff that is like Shaco's overhead that is like you can super see it. It creates these huge inflection points where like the breaker game really like gets emphasized.
Yeah. I probably I do something similar with heavy auto doubles, just like constantly playing chicken. I do it too much, but there's absolutely room and space for that. Please cash out your combo.
Yeah, should have ended that real fast. That was definitely not a punish. You could.
That was jumpable. Yeah. I mean, hey, now they know. Annihilation is a reactable, jumpable command grab that Shago gets an instinct, and maybe they'll go watch the VODs, and now they will never get hit by it. At least not in situations like that. Yeah, but yeah, that was a knowledge check. That was rude.
If you're not doing anything, you can definitely just jump. You can also jab them out, but you can get...
Yeah, it's anything throw in zone. I believe... Yeah, you're right. It has 6 frame startup, so you can jab them out. Just as long as you're not mashing throw, you're fine.
It technically is unblockable.
I mean... Yes, but...
The grabs are unblockable. That's just how it is. You can't block grabs.
True. I mean,
Grabs are the original unblockable in fighting games.
It's true. I've made that meme. I've made that joke before, and
it's not even a joke. It's real. That's just how it is. They're literally unblockable.
Yes, true. But they don't hit pre-jump frames.
They do not.
Also worth noting. But yeah, no, you're right. I am seeing just like light bats just kind of happening in neutral, or particularly buffered after her standing medium punch, which is like, I don't know a whole lot about Mira. I know that that's something that you can mix into your options, but I don't think it's something to really rely on. Like, she still wants to get in and do pressure and, good stuff like that.
It's pretty good, but if your opponent has Shadow Meteor, you gotta be careful because it's really reactable.
No conversion. It was close, though. Still gets the overhead. Nice punish.
Yeah, it's definitely a thing about Mira. It's like, even with bats, like, you kind of have to move forward to get the conversions. You can't really react to them unless they're doing something like really punishable, and you're like, oh, I can see that they're gonna be landing there and they're gonna get hit by the bats. Heavy, not breaking this time. Ooh, medium. End it?
Big lockout?
No.
Oh no! Yeah, Togo needs to be paying attention to their KB a little bit more.
Yeah, there we go. See, Scar's reacting to it. Might be able to kill. Oh no.
Yeah, no shadow counter. I mean, that was a pretty quick. That's punishable. Okay.
Jump. Let's go.
Nice. No, please.
White liquor, get it back.
There you go. Okay. I'm sure it's just the nerves. Right, like playing against Scar is always a little nerve-wracking. Like, those super low, like instant cross-up dive kicks get me every single time. Like, I get it. It's hard.
End it. Let's go. I mean, it could be nerves. It could also be like Scar's. You know, I'm not saying this, anything against Scar. He's kind of really annoying. Like the way he plays can be really frustrating.
Like, it is a good way to play the video game.
I mean, yes, being annoying is like very excellent in fighting games. Like, if you got a style that can like really frustrate opponents and make them like either miss opportunities, that is a punish for 44%.
He's looking for it. Still
But
though,
yeah.
Scar's got a lot to even this. If Mira just pops instinct on anything, there it is. Didn't even need the instinct.
Yeah, didn't need the
That was
instant.
good.
Didn't need the shadow. Honestly, that was pretty reactable into it, but they did get it eventually.
Yeah. One thing to note is that after Mira's damage ender, I'm sure she does not actually get proper bad Oki. Like you need to be doing the launcher exchange ender
After
and
what?
then either
Sorry.
doing some kind
What
of
are you
juggle
saying? After
into what light or medium paths?
After what ender?
Her launcher exchange ender.
I believe you could do stuff like you can hit them with a blowout air grab. Like you can go for the air grab and it will hit them and like kind of blow out the combo. I think you can get setups off that.
Yeah, that's cool. But I don't think she gets anything tight off of her damage ender, and I think Togo has that in their muscle memory a little bit. So they're throwing out the damage ender and then chucking bats, and it's giving Scar just forever to pick what option he wants to beat it.
Yeah, for Mira specifically, I would probably only veer on the side of doing damage ender if it's going to kill, because their setups are like super strong. Like you want to keep them in the vortex until you kill. Or unless unless you get a counter break. If you get a counter breaker, you go for damage. You get that kill.
Okay,
I mean,
we got
unless you have a lot of, I guess unless you have a lot of health to regain.
Yeah.
Look, there's this everything you say about any fighting game. There's always exceptions.
I mean, Infill has what's it called? Like health. What's it called? Like health conservative Mira lockout option. Lockout combos. Just go take a look at those. I'm expecting Scar to just meme with the cross-ups. Yeah, there you go. I mean, Tusk plays well into Mira. Mira spends her own health, and Tusk kills you into as punishable.
5 frames.
Yep.
You gotta make sure you get those punishes on. Your ranges at least for your 5 frame against Tusk, because it's really important against that standing heavy punch.
Just barely avoided the deflect. I've got to imagine though that like the cross-up shenanigans are super minus, so as long as you're looking out for them.
If they cross up, if it hits on the front side, it's actually not that minus. I can't remember how minus though.
That was a good jump though. Nice punish. Get your health back. Nice.
Yeah, Toko's keeping calm, keeping solid.
Yeah.
They definitely, I believe, it seems like they've kind of noticed the shenanigans that Scar's going for. They're not falling for them too much. The thing though is Scar could all of a sudden switch on to being like playing solidly and like really mess you up.
Hey, you know what? If Tusk is waking up buttons, then the Bloodseekers become a really good option. Look at that. That's... What? That got through? Okay. Okay, video game.
That actually worked. Okay, didn't go for the kill.
I mean, the option of, like, if someone's doing some kind of projectile setup, shadow countering immediately after is absolutely a good idea. Like, throw it out to at least get them to stop just running their really, really brainless offense. But again, Mira, it's a little trickier to do that because she has the 2 hitting moves that she can jump in with or, just hit you standing. Mm-hmm. So she's a little trickier to do that with, but like against Arya or Orchid Grenades, it is a really, really good option, and Scar showed why right there.
Mm-hmm. Scar, that was a really dirty way to close that out.
That's
freaking cross-up shenanigans. You gotta be ready for that. I believe that hits cross up. Also, hey, what's up, Nemo Noom?
Oh yeah, I don't have Twitch chat open. I'll let you handle that.
Naughty uncle. Unky, sorry, Unky. Not an L, that's an I.
Oh god.
I mean, you can also set it up to not hit cross up.
That's always disgusting, where it's like, hey, it's the same animation, but block this, white boy.
Okay. We have seen, I think, I've seen, yeah, Tougou played Eagle earlier. I think I've seen some other characters come from Tougou as well. Oh my god, yeah, the bats.
Good.
You should really wait for getting a knockdown situation to use those bats. Or just be really far away.
Yeah,
That's...
doesn't quite buffer the right punish.
Yeah, I should have just went straight to Ultrafine to get the punish.
Yeah. Plus frames. Nice punish on the DP.
Yeah.
Side switch ender?
Go for damage.
Yeah, trying to get jumping in on Tusk is never a great idea unless you have, like, this is why the hard knockdown enders are really useful in any matchup, but I find Tusk in particular, just because he has the giant fuck off buttons that'll stop you from jumping ever. No punish.
Togo's really respecting this crouching heavy punch. That shit is minus 17. You can like punish that with whatever you want to.
Yeah, you can walk up and still punish it with a good button. Good break on the heavy.
She has Ultrafine. I'm pretty sure she could just Ultrafine in.
I believe it.
Oh my god, that was
disgusting.
That was the weirdest deflect I've ever seen in my life. Scar missing a setup.
Yeah, and now he's autopiloting the shadow counter after the bad switch. You know, hard to react to if you're not exactly don't have a particular tight setup for that. But
except me.
Yeah.
There you go. If you've conditioned someone to autopilot a thing and it's working, and then all of a sudden, you know, they take the bait, you really do have to be capitalizing on stuff like that. But you know, Scar's a really good player, showing why, even though he kind of memes.
Togo's definitely showing some like good stuff, but you know, you can definitely see the newness as well. They really
I think
stop crutching on light bats so much. It's really good after a setup or if you're really far away to make your way in. But they do it like literally all the time.
Yeah, I think like just if they go look up just a couple of the setups on whatever resources they have access to, I'm sure, you know, they'll have some. They'll be coming back looking a lot stronger if they just have a little bit more of that knowledge. Because yeah, like the things that they're doing are smart, and you can clearly tell that there's a game plan there, and I think that's never a bad place to be, for sure.
I would say if you want setups, I would watch. You know, like obviously there's better Miras. Feedbacking's not the best Mira, but their setups are actually not that complicated. And I think that's a good place to just start, because they have really effective, like, they don't have that many mix-ups and whatnot, but it's just really effective lockdown pressure. And they use it really well. If you want to see what's like, whoever I would say is probably the modern premier Mira, but whoever goes for a lot more complicated things, that's like a little harder to just immediately look at and like replicate.
Now, Trash Baby, if I wanted to look up VODs of Feedback King playing Mira and to see those setups happening in real time in a match, where would I find that information?
I mean, there's a couple places you can go, but namely, you go to kitracker.com, or you can go to YouTube, and you can look at the Ultrafine Atomic Weekly YouTube page. KI Tracker's, you know, more searchable though, and you won't get garbage. But, you know, subscribing to the YouTube would be nice too.
I'm here to try to plug the cool people in our community. So when I've seen Lizard play, I find that they are the kind of person who's just always sending shit and always doing something, whether it's on defense or on offense. So we'll see if Taz can use the daggers and some of Maya's, you know, more mobility options to sort of beat that. And it's working.
Lizard has actually been calming down a little bit lately. Still doing
awesome.
mid-screen wall splat ender, which is terrible.
Could have instant canceled that, but anyway. Yeah, I definitely got hit by, yeah, mid-screen wall splat ender into immediate ragged edge, because like it does come out fast. So, you know, it'll get people here and there, but yeah, absolutely not something that you want to be working into your muscle memory. Like, that's not a great habit.
I would say, like, stuff right there, like, using Shadow Linker, it's not, I mean, that's not necessarily wrong or whatnot, but Lizard got up to level 4 and just kept on going. If you go to level 4, you might as well just cash out.
Agreed. Nice block up low.
Dagger Assault.
Oh no! I mean, they're an instinct. I guess it's not too bad.
Yeah, I'm actually mid-instinct Dagger Assault. I'm actually a believer in it. I want to see more people try to do stuff with it.
Good punish. I watched Baldak do that once, so that he could spend all of his pips. Because, like, it still spends the pips, right?
Yes. I mean, that's the pips. Depending on how many pips you have, depends on how long they stay out.
So my point is, he spent all 4 of his pips in order to like bait a throw tech and get 4% off of a throw and maybe a mix up. Like, I think it's still really bad.
I would not recommend. I would not recommend spending 4 pips in Instinct. No, I would go for either like 0 to 1 pip Dagger Assaults.
I mean, the other thing though is, like, if Dagger Assault's out, if you block if you're blocking the high-low and Maya's overhead, or like the high-low mix-up specifically off of her axe kick is fuzzy blockable, like it's not that complicated, you may as well take the throw. It's only 4%. Like, if Maya doesn't have her daggers, her throw just does not do scary amounts of damage. And that's really why I think, especially if you're new, Dagger Assault isn't going to get you the kind, like, just take the damage. Take the damage and the knockdown. Maya's best ender gives you both.
I mean, I was just more talking about. I don't think, as a newer player, you probably shouldn't be doing it. Unless you like labbing, unless you like making up stuff, go for it, have fun. But if you're just trying to, learn how to play the game, I would not suggest using Dagger Assault. That
was a friggin' nasty, like, landing into overhead for the reset. Every time her overhead hits, it's so chunky. I love it. No anti-air?
Taking the turn back, but that's not... That button is definitely not minus. Taz just not really using their plus frames. I'm not sure if they know about... I mean, actually, I'm not...
Which button?
Maya's standing heavy punch. I'm not actually 100% sure that it's a plus, but it is cancelable.
The second hit, I believe, I'm pretty sure it's +1.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's +2, but I'm not 100% sure.
But yeah, +1 or +2. It's like a little bit plus that she can enforce a frame trap with a jab.
Oh, we mash, but pushes her out of the way. I think Lizard was just trying to chip out, but yeah, you don't want to, especially on block, you don't want to be mashing too hard.
Yeah. I feel like Taz is throwing out the overhead just a little bit too much in neutral. Like, it's not really a poke. It's a lot more committal. And like, if you're throwing a dagger and then going in for the overhead behind it, maybe that'll, catch some people who are asleep at the wheel, but she has so many other good buttons and approach options. Nice anti-air, though.
Yeah.
She's got lots of other good ways to approach that are not that, so, Okay, that was dirty.
Yeah,
great combo.
if you have issues with that button, you should definitely go into training mode and figure out which ones of your standing buttons actually knock her out of that. No ultra.
Yeah.
Lizard just mashing though, getting it out.
Yeah, Maya's DP losing to stuff again.
As it should. It's not, you know, it's not invincible.
Yeah. Like it is a decent anti-air in a pinch. Again, especially if you're missing a dagger. Like it is, I think it's absolutely worth learning how to anti-air with the common jump angles. With her DP, I actually don't even know what it's called now that I realize.
It's called
leaping kick.
Leap kick, I think. I think it's just
Okay,
leap
yeah.
kick.
Like it's still a good anti-air.
It's a good anti-air.
Not a great weight. It's not a great reversal, but it is a good anti-air.
It's a pretty good anti-air. You can combo off of it too. It's a decent movement thing as well. Depending, like that's a little more advanced, but because if you whiff it, you can throw the daggers off of it still.
Yeah,
it can be a good movement option as well.
Now, if you're throwing it out on wake up, it's because you do not trust your opponent's meaties, or they've shown that they are only doing meaties right when you're standing up, and they're not moving to the next layer of like delaying it a little bit to catch your DP, right?
Mm-hmm.
But adaptations. That was a nice counter check. Lizard just not blocking, stick at the wheel.
I mean, a lot of Saber Wolves, you know, if Saber Wolf's like -1 or 2, like it's usually Saber Wolf's turn. It's okay, White Witch.
Not exactly. Yeah, that wasn't the best extension. Maybe just got a little, you know, the nerves got to him.
Oh my god.
That was a good check, though.
Yeah, it didn't get him going all the way through.
It was catch out. Oh no. And with Lizard sending out the Ragged Edges so much in neutral, you really gotta look to Shadow Counter against him specifically. Like in general, yes, but the way that Lizard is showing the option, and then also showing running overhead, like those are the two big things to look at, or look for, I think, against this particular player.
Lizard's really starting to just mash.
Yeah, there's the Ragged Edge again. Just throwing it out. It beats backdashes, so hey, you know, it's if your opponent is refusing to stand still, it's a very good option against that. Just against people who are always trying to get out. Oh no! How are they not blocking? They could have canceled the dual block.
They could have blocked. They could have done Shadow DP if they wanted to really just get Saber Wolf off them. Mantis just gets hit.
Oof.
I'm not sure what Lizard's going for. Looks like he's just vibing, but he's literally just mashing whites on the combos.
He's just sending shit. And hey, you know what? If it's working.
I mean, it's interesting because Lizard definitely showed a bit more patience earlier in the set, and now he's, you know, settling down. Yeah, that's minus. Oh, heavy lockout doesn't finish the combo though.
Speaking of Ragged Edge being minus though, do check your character's frame data. Wolf has a 6-frame medium that might just counter hit if you're Ultra. Oh my god.
Oh my goodness, what a comeback.
Do check the frame data on your mediums, because if, you know, Wolf is only -1 and you're trying to check Ragged Edge with a medium of your own and make him block it, he can and will counter hit you. I learned that the hard way.
Well,
against this specific player.
Taz doesn't really have to worry about that though. Maya got her medium buttons buffed, or at least her dagger
normals, yeah.
She's one of the blessed few that have a 6-frame medium. Although, if you have a 7-frame, you should be safe too, because
yes, 7-frame is fine.
Ragged Edge is definitely minus. It's not even.
I think it's, what is it, the light's -1, and then it's like -3 and -6, and obviously, you know, those you should always be checking, but in certain circumstances, like, it's okay, like, there are advantages to sitting still, like if you're not exactly sure what strength of Ragged Edge just got used against you, because certain characters who have just like absolutely terrible lights, like Hisako, you are subject to being counter hit because your mediums are so slow.
Yeah, Hisako actually does not have a great up close like footsies game.
Ooh.
Here we go though, knockdown, jumping over. I don't know why you're doing.
I'm not exactly. Yeah, I don't like the empty jump combo kick.
I think maybe they're doing hard knockdown, which is that's what you want to do after hard knockdown. You want to pressure with the daggers on the way up.
No.
I think they might be going for like some jumping heavy punch cross up shenanigans on knockdown, but I think on hard knockdown you gotta time that somehow. You can't just go immediately.
Yeah, and besides, even on the hard knockdown, you want to be backing up a little bit so you can then jump and make your cross up super ambiguous. Maya's jumping heavy punch with both daggers is extremely good.
I definitely like that Taz is looking for the daggers to make sure they got them back.
Yeah, and they got the life lead, so they don't, they can force Lizard to come to them. Always appreciate seeing that kind of heads up play. Still not reacting with a shadow counter though.
Dragon Edge is definitely one that sneaks up on you, but with how frequently Lizard uses it, that's definitely something you should be looking for.
Oh no! Not quite recognizing the lockouts, or just what's it called? The nerves getting to him a little bit.
I don't think it's nerves. I think it's just Taz does not seem to be super great yet at like recognizing KV, the KV value, or
like accidentally getting a manual sweep, which just ends the combo.
Yeah. Oh my god, overpower, enter combo Lizard, I'm begging you. Yeah, Lizard's mashing a little too hard.
Still no shadow counter. Good punish though.
Oh, spin the meter.
Please spin the meter.
Or not. I would have spent 1 bar on that combo. You got 2 bars, you might as well just spend 1. You might have been able to kill with 2 actually. In all honesty.
I don't know if she would have killed, but at the very least, if you're sitting on 2 bars, that means that you're not building any more meter. What? I don't even know if I want to call that a frame trap, but I guess that's because any character can technically do the Soldier God. Go in with a really minus special and then cancel it with a shadow.
Everyone can. I don't think every character can do that, but there are a good number of characters that can do that sort of thing.
Like in theory, I know Maya's heavy tumble kick is like -3. You could cancel it into a shadow. I don't think that's a great idea because it's not punishable, but there you are. 2-2.
Yeah, I would like to see Lizard mash light rabbit doubles a lot less.
Practice your optimal lockouts, everybody. It's
I mean, not only that, just practice mixing up your combos and structure and whatnot. Rabbit doubles are like I guess they're a fine option to like mix your opponent up and whatnot, but in terms of combo structure, like you don't even need them. Like it's one of the more like superfluous like combat trait or combo traits in the game.
Yep, I agree. I don't know if anyone would say that they're particularly good. Like, to be fair, I think that it's a great tool for people new to the character because they are essentially an auto combo.
Yeah,
which is all well and dandy.
It doesn't end it for you though.
Yeah, I don't. I think most of the Wolf players would probably agree that there's very little use for them. But, they're there.
And especially the light ones might make it harder to actually end the combo, to like get the rhythm of it and whatnot.
Yep. Was already inputting the ender. Gets the hit on the dagger though. Jump in. No! They got something good started. This is a good use of the dive kick though.
Yeah, Lizard just... I'm liking this. Lizard's like actually backing up and just waiting for Taz to try to attack and then catching them on the way in.
Yeah. Oh no.
I think that was a combo drop, but it did...
that was. I mean, you could have cashed out with literally any one of her enders and it would have killed.
Oh, Taz not being patient. You got a huge life lead. You don't need to be going in.
Yeah, and Maya has a good
heavy punch. I would say playing against Maya, always meaty her, like 99% of the time meaty her. If
Oh
she wants
no!
if she wants you off of her, she has to spend meter.
Yeah, Lizard's still.
That's just how. If there's a character like that, like Saberwolf's the same way.
One more heavy, and oh,
But
good enough. We got the catch.
Saberwolf's the same way. You have to. He has to spend meter if he wants to actually wake up with a reversal that's like uncontestable. And that's just like a better way for you to make them spend their meter than rather doing it in the middle of a combo or using an invul option in neutral or something.
Clean cancel into Ultra though. You always like to see it.
The optimal just open her into
You're
Ultra.
not worthy.
One of the strongest tools at the end of a match.
It's good. Still definitely some execution things to be working on. Accidentally got the shadow daggers. I assume that was supposed to just be, you know, the heavy dagger toss.
Yeah,
Throw out the whatever tracking it had on it at the time, which is too bad. But made it work in the end. Well, took the match in the end.
What's up, Devil? All right, let's figure out who we're getting on the stream next. What commercials going on? We've not had MegamanZero and Panchito, so let's get those two. Damn, but both those players were just on stream. Let's get Panchito. We'll get MegamanZero next. Yeah, we'll get that on the next round. We'll make sure to get MegamanZero in the last round. I want to make sure they have at least a little bit of a break before being on stream again. But if I did both those players, somebody would have to go back to back. So let's get Chriz and Unclescarscar on stream now. And then after that, we'll get Lizard back on stream up against Panchito. So that means Scrupman and Kraven off stream. AlxMoonFang and the Schween off stream. Togo and Oreo off stream. And then MegamanZero and Taz off stream. Panchito? Yeah, I don't know. That's just their name. I'm tired, but I was supposed to stream in game today. I'm a failure. I know exactly what you're going through, Devil. There's literally like days where I'm supposed to stream. I'm just like, I don't feel like it, and I just feel bad because I didn't do it, but also I just just wasn't feeling up to it. My bed is caressing me. That sounds so nice. I've not slept since like 7 or 8 p.m. yesterday. That's when I got up, and I wanted to sleep before the tournament, and I'm like, if I sleep, I'm not gonna be able to run the tournament. So I gotta stay up.
Oh boy.
We only got 2 more rounds. I'm fine. I'll be fine. It's the new blankie, the weighted blanket.
Ooh.
It's weighing you down.
Those are nice.
Okay.
Those are nice.
Chris on Jago, maybe. At least he was playing it the last time he got in. Oh god.
I mean, he plays a handful of characters. I know he's been trying to, really level up his mirror lately. Last I remember, his Jago is still his most solid character.
Yeah, it's Sean on comms. Also, hey Veldak.
Oh. Wait, who's saying hi? Hi, Veldak. What up?
I think you got your answer, Veldak.
Okay, Scar on Hisako, you mother. Alright. Resets after the wall splats. Yeah, you always gotta be paying attention to that with Hisako because her dash up. I think dash up heavy command throw after the wall splat will reset, but the light one will instead give her the hard knockdown.
Like she has so many really ambiguous reset options off of the wall splat. So always got to be careful of that.
Oh goodness.
So.
Uh-oh. Well, we're just gonna sit here. I'm gonna look pretty at the screen. Are you still in there?
Wait, what happened?
Are you still in there?
I'm still in the lobby.
Are you
It looks like
spectating the
the match
match? Yeah, the match is still
I'm not
going on.
watching the match.
The spectators got kicked out. That happens sometimes.
Yeah, you know what? I'd rather them be able to finish the match than everyone get kicked out of the lobby. So this, as far as stability goes, this is better than what we used to have.
Chris has got that Pacific Northwest internet. I don't know what it is. That region just the internet seems unsure. And then Scar's in Hawaii.
Oh,
so
yeah, that might do it.
Yeah, there's some. Yeah, this stuff's just gonna happen. You can definitely tell when you're watching life bars if Mira gets a lockout combo or a counter breaker. Like it just starts melting. It is funny seeing her heal. I didn't realize the lobby life bars does not show gray life.
Oh, that's fun. All right, Scar getting it. Oh no, we're trading hits.
No, that's just how it is, Lizard. It's a 10-year-old game, so there's definitely some issues. It's fine.
Built with paper mache and duct tape.
I mean, that's most video games.
True. KI especially, though. The lobbies have never been fantastic.
It's true, it's 11 years, actually.
Oh, God.
Old as hell. Just turned 11 a few months ago. You guys ready for a new KI? I mean, I'd be interested to see what's going on, but I really doubt it would be better than this game. I hope to be proven wrong in the future, but I just don't see it being better than this game. It looks like yeah, Chris won.
No, like what's the line? Actually, don't know what the line is. No, my big belief is if they do go make a new Killer Instinct, that they should, like, instead of being like, okay, we're going to introduce all these new mechanics, just take the sandbox that exists in this one and build every character from the ground up with all of the bullshit that they knew was possible and still made a cool game, and build every character with that in mind, rather than the Season 1 characters all being mechanically, obviously, way less ridiculous than the later characters that they came up with, which kind of happens with like any ongoing game. But in my mind, that would really be the only way to take this concept, these mechanics, and really improve on it. Is, you know, start it with everyone up at that stupid bonkers level. But Scar,
I say really
digging into his
fuck with
pockets.
I say really fuck with the mechanics and make just something completely unique.
That would probably be a better way to do it, but I don't know.
If they make a new KI, I want a much different game. I want to feel like I'm just playing like a different version of this.
I mean, that's fair. But like, I have no idea how you would change the breaker system. It's so good.
There's a lot of ways you can change it. That's fine though. Let's talk about this match.
Yeah. Nice shadow counter. Not something that you see enough in like against Mira and her overhead low shenanigans. Oh god.
We're staying in this lobby.
Okay, we're back. We're back. We're back. Woo! Nice delay. Gets the lockout. Doesn't recognize it in time, but you know, we're here now.
I can respect Scar trying to jump at that point. I mean, Omen wants to jump a lot, but maybe trying to escape a throw. I would have popped Instinct to see what's going on.
There's a good break. Oof, yeah, checking the approaches with, you know, whatever you got.
Oh, Chris is going crazy with the air dashes.
Yeah, I was about to say, there's no way that's gonna work. Again, Mira's two-hitting normals. Very difficult to shadow counter.
He's trying
There's
it again.
Another one. Yeah.
Scar is definitely throwing out some shadow counters a bit too much. I think he had like maybe like a 10% hit rate on those.
I think he's being a little too horny from them or with them in a matchup where throwing them out after like projectile pressure is liable to get just like blasted through because of as many like two-hitting moves that Mira has.
Now, honestly, that's a really good matchup for Omen, but like to see the advantage of Omen, you have to get a knockdown. The whole thing that Omen likes against Mira is like she can't deal with people above her head, and he's like the ultimate at being above someone's head. He's like the best person at that.
But I can imagine that Omen can still like play neutral and actually get that knockdown without doing anything too crazy. Like fireballs are still good. He's got really great air mobility, which means that Mira has to be risking health on medium bats if she wants to challenge
Mira
him.
actually kind of wins the zoning generally, just because her fireballs are reliable. You know exactly what her fireballs are going to be doing.
I expect we're going to see a lot of teleports. One way of dealing with zoning is to ignore it.
That is not a good way of dealing with zoning. Okay, flying the way back. This is another character where you gotta get a knockdown to get started. We're locking out though.
This is really just not giving a shit and extending his combos and just, you know, being pretty belligerent. Oh no.
These gas breaks are definitely killing Scar a lot.
Yeah.
High damage characters like Mira, Glacius, Tusk. I would not recommend gas breaking a lot against them. I would make sure if you're going to break, you're at least correct and you're getting hit with a counter breaker. If you are going to suffer any consequence.
It was a good break though. Oh my god, you monster.
Yeah,
no
but he didn't get
though.
the punish that he could have. At least I think he could punish off that.
You should be able to. There's no way Shadow Trifine is like not punishable in terms of its frame data. Ooh,
I'm not sure, but it's more speaking about like Power Devour. I think it's punishable off of that, as long as you cancel the Power Devour fast enough after getting the last skull.
Okay.
Okay, that's actually huge for Scar because Chris is not managing the health well. A large portion of that life bar was done to himself. There's a juggle.
Oh,
get the recap. Yeah, that was way too low.
Spinal can absolutely rob this game. And just, you know, we'll see how tight his setups and stuff are.
I mean,
probably 2 more openers. That's 1.
Oh my god, he could
doesn't recognize the lockout.
Wait, that might kill.
Oh my god. Robbery.
I mean, that's what Spinal does so well. He's like a really good character, just like overwhelming you.
Yeah. Again, showing off Mira's kind of lack of excellent or universal defensive options. I mean, Spinal's hard to block on a good day, but yeah, when your character has a lack of options of things like DPs or really, really fast command grabs that you can just say, I don't trust your meaties with, stuff like that.
What a boner. True.
Well, Scar's up a game. We'll see if Chris wants to switch. I don't think he will yet, but Scar's got to make the run with Spinal. So, I don't know. It'll at least give Chris some time to adapt specifically to what Scar's doing on this character.
No, Scar is definitely not sweating.
No. Spinal is just that kind of character. You can, I don't know if you can quite like brain off head empty, but you can a little bit brain off head empty and make some magic work.
I don't know about that with Spinal. Final actually has a pretty hard time in neutral. You gotta make some big bets. Like, he's guessing on Bloodseekers or Trefline on the way in. Chris is just air dashing though. Yeah, that's not invul to throws. I think that's only projectile invul.
Ooh. But you know, if Chris is the one who's running in, I mean, you don't really need to be playing a whole lot of neutral as final.
I mean, yeah, if I were Chris, I would just keep doing combos. I would have just... I don't know why he went for the bite linkers. Probably could have killed if he had maximized damage off that lockout. Oh my goodness! He gets a shadow counter. I think that's...
Oh boy.
Never mind. There's a huge chunk.
Oh boy.
It looks like
might
we're
just
still
be
in
us. Might just be
maybe.
us.
I don't know. It kind of looks like it's not just us. That is the one and only Sean the Dawn W on comms.
This too could be you, Ferret.
Yeah, I mean, if Ferret's ever wanted to join on comms, he could. I'm not sure if they're still playing or not. If you're not, I would like one of y'all to speak up at the very least. But
Yeah, I'm not seeing any health bars, and the timer says that it's stopped.
2-2 for Scar.
All right,
It looks like.
there it is. I guess it's just us.
I mean, that's kind of how I expected it to be anyways, just because of it was a really good start for Scar there.
Scar has a good spinal.
I mean, Chris was just getting overwhelmed there.
Yeah.
Well, I guess it's at least nice that they've not been disconnecting. Like, we don't get to see the matches, but
yeah.
we've had Kraven on stream once, Italio. So calm the heck down. We might see her again. We have one more round. I'm not 100% sure who I'll be putting on stream. That's why you never block. Yeah, you just use that great Maya DP.
Hell yeah. Blocking is for people who aren't confident enough in their options.
Ooh, the classic. The anti-throw technique of just, I think you're going to throw, so I'm going to jump back dive kick. He misses the dive kick there. I'm not sure what button you pressed. I don't think I've seen that button ever. I don't know why he went
Interesting
for
choice on the
hell.
ender. Oh yeah,
Yeah.
that'll hit.
He wasn't at such a deficit that I would have preferred it, but you know, I'm not the mirror player, so I don't
true.
normally make those risk-reward decisions. Yeah, again, guessing on the Power Devour, and Chris is blowing it up.
Yeah, this is... I think the Power Devour, as good as it feels to get it on the Shadow move when, you know, that one time, I don't think it's really won outside of that scenario. Maybe, like, once or twice, but the fact that he's still throwing it out is getting him killed for it.
Ooh, gets the trip guard. That's a lot of life again. I mean, this is how game 3 went. Chris needs to make sure he's keeping solid.
No meter to go through it. Nice punish on the slide.
Yeah, if you don't know, Mira's standing light kick is a ridiculous button. It's only 5 frames. It goes really far.
I believe she shares it with Maya.
I don't
Right?
think Maya's goes. It's either it's not as fast or it doesn't go as far. I'm not
Okay.
100% sure.
My mistake. But yes, Mira's standing light kick is very good. Just one thing to note is it doesn't chain like some other characters' lights, but it doesn't need to when it's that good.
Yeah, I think she's
Well,
fine.
there was a lot of scrambles at the end. It was fun.
Chuck was a little tough. Yeah, the internet connection looked a little rough there, but we got through it. It'll be fine. It definitely doesn't seem like that was causing like whoever won or lost the match, though. Next up, we got Panchito coming out for the first time up against Lizard. They're in that good Wi-Fi. It's definitely not that good Wi-Fi. That Wi-Fi was questionable if it was Wi-Fi. That's definitely just a distance thing. It's an unfortunate thing of, you know, scars in Hawaii, so...
Yeah, Wi-Fi or not, we still have to route our internet through the United States, and that's never fun.
Yeah, and through the Pacific
And like
Ocean
across a
as well.
continent and an ocean.
Yeah, I'm not sure if you've ever looked at how far away Hawaii is from the mainland U.S. It's actually, it's quite the distance.
Yes. The ping is well in the triple digits. But you know, the fact that it's as stable as it is outside of, you know, the chunks, or you know, testament to good neckhead.
Mm-hmm.
So this is Conchito?
Pan. P-A-N.
Panchito, okay, Panchito. I will... Cool, it's the same as their Steam name, perfect. I don't need to do mental math. I love that. Fulgor Wolf.
The rare Fulgor player in the beginner tournament.
Yeah, I don't think I've definitely not seen Panchito play. Were they here last week?
I can't remember if they were here last week, but they've been in here like 2 or 3 times.
Okay, cool. Is this a button check? I'm like, this is the most patient that I've seen Lizard ever.
Yeah.
Which is good to see. Like, I appreciate it.
No, he's showing this stuff backwards. He definitely like got less patient as that last set went on. He was going crazy.
Yeah. Well, like, I've only played them a couple times, and they were sending shit just left, right, and center. So.
Ooh, nice. Drops the combo though.
Plus frames.
Hey, plus off that, if you get them to block that forward heavy punch with Fulgor, I would suggest doing standing light kick or just throwing them, or going for light laser off that that. Yeah, you really get whenever you got plus frames, you gotta feel out whether or not your opponent's actually going to respect them or mash. If they're going to, if they lean on mashing, you know, you can just frame trap them. If they respect it,
under the wall. Let's go.
If they respect it, that's when you start enforcing mix.
Still blowing out a lot. He gets punished for not having fight meaties, but oh well.
Oh my god,
yeah, Panchito's sitting on a lot of meter. I want to see them use it for something.
Well, they tried. I would say with Fulgor, it is, you know, there's a use case for not spending it immediately, because like the movement gets really improved if you have more pips.
This round start back heavy fun.
Especially if you're, I would say if you're managing your reactor gauge well and getting it spinning well, like you definitely like start spinning a bit more because you're gaining it back faster as well. Oh, random Shadow Blade dash.
That was ambitious. They almost got like the Gore-Tex going for a second there, and I think they just messed up their spacing a little bit. Oof, yeah, medias aren't tight. Do something that will catch your opponent being stupid.
No, to both of them.
Ultra? No, could have gotten the juggle.
That's chip. Not quite.
Ooh. What's the frame data on Shadow Ragged Edge?
I mean, I know it's 4 frame startup. I do think.
Oh yeah, I know that too.
I think it might be -1.
So you know, it doesn't matter. I think he was in chip out range for light DP. Probably would have worked. Obviously, he doesn't have the shadow meter, so it's shadow DP. But
I think. Was it stressing me out? Here, watch this. Not for the stressing you out part. I can't do anything about that. But we can look at the frame data here. Where's Roman Lettuce? He is I don't know. He's not home at the moment.
No. I'm only here when Roman doesn't make it.
Shadow Ragged Edge is +1. Okay, so it was still his
Okay,
turn.
well there you go. Yeah. Fulgor, definitely a character you get to throw out shadow counterable stuff a little bit more often because he tends to be, you know, harder character to get bar with, but
Yeah.
he's just got so many great ways to use it otherwise, so.
Yeah, Fulgor would be a broken, like, he'd be top 1 character if he had a normal shadow gauge.
Oh yeah. He's stupid.
Although sometimes you can get even better than normal shadow gauge if you really get your reactor spinning and whatnot. You can gain meter faster than everyone. He does have the benefit. I mean, there's a lot of pluses and minuses to the reactor gauge. You do have
It's an interesting mechanic. I like it.
Yeah, Fulgor is probably one of the characters that can most benefit from being patient, because you just passively gain meter over time.
True, true.
Oh, I do like showing the DP. If you have an invincible reversal, it is important to show that you will do it. Even if you miss, it's important just to do it every now and then. Obviously you want to hit, but you gotta at least show that you're willing to do it. Again, another jump in. Not ending your combos, Lizard. Please.
Yeah.
Do not listen to Ferrets. Ferrets is a silly Riptor player. Patience is really strong in fighting games.
I agree. I always try to stress that to people. We'll see how well it goes. Yeah, and I mean, Lizard's still sending out the Ragged Edge whenever they can. So like, yeah, recognize when your opponent is doing stuff like that. Just block. Look for the shadow counter. Like it's fine. DP off plus frames. I don't know how I feel about that.
Yeah, it was not plus. Only the light blade dash can be plus after charging.
Really?
Yeah.
Now I know. Where it feels plus all the time.
I mean, the big windup can definitely make it, feel a little plus. But yeah, heavy blade dash is like pretty much always punishable. They can, as they showed, cancel into DP, which is the way to like the mind game afterwards. But if they don't cancel at all, it's definitely punishable most of the time, I think.
No DP?
It's 100% minus if they don't cancel it. I can say that for sure.
Okay. I mean, thank you. I am learning things.
You got one more, Scar. You got one more.
Like, I'm not trying to show up and tell people here's some bullshit. I just I have a limited understanding of what's going on, and that's my fault. That's part of why I'm also here. Is I'm here to learn some more about the video game. I appreciate the corrections.
Don't worry, I will definitely, I mean, don't trust me as a 100% source of information as well. I try to be generally correct, but
yeah,
sometimes I don't have the right information. Honestly, Panchito's been showing some good stuff. Lizard's just been, outmashing him.
Yeah, like they're absolutely sending stuff and taking advantage of the fact that Panchito doesn't seem to want to sit still.
Yeah, charge
because
heavy blade dash, by the way, is -1.
Jesus.
So it's not punishable, but
there you go.
It is minus. It is your turn, but of course they can DP. But if they cancel anything else like laser or whatever, like you can counter hit them pretty easily. True. If your opponent does not realize that you're minus in certain situations, those are pretty much just like plus frames anyways. And then you have characters like Saberwolf, where like a lot of like light Ragged Edge and stuff like that, like he's effectively plus even though he's minus just because his buttons are so dumb.
Yeah.
No DP.
Yeah, Lizard definitely taking advantage of the fact that Panchito is not showing great on reaction anti-airs. There it is, Ball Spot Ender into Sending Ragged Edge.
Yeah, I will say if you're feeling... Oh my god, that was unfortunate. Hamstring does just go under a lot of stuff. I will say to Panchito, if he's feeling uncomfortable doing a Dragon Punch motion for anti-airs, Crouching Heavy Punch is actually a really good anti-air from full core. And because of the priority system, it will beat anything Saberwolf does.
Yeah, definitely want to see Lizard being a little more aware of their combo state and, you know, not spending bar in the middle of rounds and stuff like that. And blowing out combos as often as they do.
Yeah, I mean, generally, when I would just focus on one thing, which would just be making sure you do more combo stuff besides just light ragged, the ragged doubles.
Yeah. Cash out your combos. There we go. We like to see it. Empty low to mix up.
They actually started out really well, but they just... I don't know. They're trying to outmash Lizard, which I don't know if there's any character that can outmash Saberwolf.
I was about to say, yeah, don't try to outmatch Saberwolf. Your buttons are not as good as his buttons in scrambles, probably.
Panchito's definitely, like, they're showing a lot of good stuff.
Yeah.
It's
just
I think a little bit more patience can be really good, especially with Fulgore. Fulgore's just a really good patient character, honestly. You got the timer is huge in this game, and you gain meter over time. Of course, it's more powerful if your sprint speed's high, because that means you can wait around and get some more meter quicker. But even if it's at the lowest, you are still eventually will get another pip waiting around. Also, Dark Anthe, thank you for the follow. We're going to get into round 5 as soon as Challenge did update. There we go. Challenge is funny. Okay, we got to get MegamanZero, no matter who they're playing. They're playing Oreo, which that's good.
Sure.
That's a player we've only gotten once, so I'm trying not to get people we've gotten twice, but we'll see what's going on. Let's see. We could do Scrupman and Scar. No, Scar's been on twice too. Let's see. Panchito, Taz has been on twice. Kraven and the Schween. That could be one to show. And then Lizard and Togo. Togo's one. Yeah, let's do Kraven and the Schween.
That'll be fun. I saw Schween yesterday, and I've seen them around various KI discords. I have not actually seen them play.
Okay, well...
nor do I know who they play. So this will be exciting.
Here we go. So, MegamanZero versus Oreo on stream now. Then we'll have Kraven and Schween after that. Let me type this out. And then Chriz and AlxMoonFang off stream. Grutman and Scar off stream. Panchito and Taz off stream. Lizard and Togo off stream, and that is everyone's final match. This is round 5.
Let's go.
Oh no, is Discord being funny? Okay, there we go. It took a minute for those to like show that they were sent. I love when internet looks a little iffy, and I'm just like, oh god, is it okay? Are we gonna make it?
Tell them the orchid rework was bad. Okay, Ferret. Yeah, you know what? Sure, I'll say it. I still think that the orchid rework is bad. There you go.
What specifically about it is bad?
No, I just don't like the character as much anymore because I thought the Shadowbreaker was hilarious.
I mean, that was the obvious thing that was good. Like that was definitely
it needed to go
broken.
But honestly, I just didn't think that the changes to her slide were enough. Just because like the startup of the medium and the heavy is now so long, it just doesn't feel great to use. And I don't like characters who have moves that feel sticky.
Nah, gotcha. Are you cool if I just leave you alone for a second? I need to go to the bathroom.
Sure, I will do my best. Again,
Okay,
I know a little bit about them. Actually, I played this matchup recently. We'll see how tight Oreos or Ori's meaties are. I mean, they're still sending Rekkas like they, you know, and it works. There's the reset. Gonna get the hard knockdown because they have no wrath. But let's see what's for breakfast. Mashes out, good stuff. Ooh, doesn't finish it. That was good. Baited out some things. Got a counter. Always like to see that. Hisago's not just sending Rekkas all the time. Only doing one is very strong. You can. It's just good for like confirming your combos and your hits. But Ori, please let your wrath. Thank you. Nice confirm on the low. Cashes out real quickly. Mega Man didn't actually get the chance to pop their instinct or anything like that. I really need them to, though, because they are out of daggers, and Maya has one of those instincts that actually is useful in neutral, because, again, it gives her good tools back. You can use it whenever you want. Doesn't know the optimal, it happens. Oof. Got them trying to hit something. Yeah, gotta watch out if Hisako has meter and you're, you know, immediately combo break. If you're not staying still, they can throw out the nice blocks, though. Doesn't get the punish. But in like post-combo breaker, a lot of Hisakos will just throw out Shadow Ores. Always worth looking out for if they have meter, because it is essentially a knowledge check. If they throw it out, it's a free shadow counter, but if you're pressing anything, you will get counter hit for it, or punished. And Ori is absolutely taking advantage of that.
Howdy, y'all.
Hey. Play-by-play is hard.
Am I right?
The video game is complicated. I mean, it was a lot of, I don't want to say, what's it called? Not gimmicks, but, sending Rekkas, doing them delayed, which I actually appreciate that Ori tends to... He doesn't always, they don't always full send them, which, and instead they'll like mix in delaying the Rekka options to, like, catch people who are not necessarily asleep at the wheel, but who are, waiting for the sequence to end or stuff like that. But what I don't see Ori do much, if at all, is just, doing button into a single Rekka, which I would really like to see. I think it's really strong.
Yeah. Ori does do that sometimes. I would like to interject.
There it is.
Thank you so much, Gamer LCD, also known as Larry.
Hey!
Thank you so much for the raid. People that don't know what they're tuning into, this is a beginner to intermediate Swiss bracket. We're in the last round. There's 2 more matches, including this one.
Yeah, Hisako's light command grab is excellent, because it's just, I don't trust your meaties until you show me that your meaties are good. She can just get full openers. It's a really strong defensive tool.
Oh my god.
What a counter hit! That was nasty.
Just to make sure, because I think MegamanZero generally does. They went Maya the first match, right?
Yeah, they did.
Wolf seems to be doing well, though.
Yeah. I find Wolf is one of those characters that just can absolutely maul people if you're not really in tune with the matchup. I find that, I'll get beat by Wolf even if, in theory, I know what I'm doing against the player necessarily. Like, I'll still get my ass kicked.
I mean, this entire life bar was settled off of... Could have killed off that, but like that entire life bar was almost settled off of guest breaks.
Yeah.
I mean, we might get the backwards...
like, there's the reset, I saw it coming.
Yeah, we might get the backwards guest breaks. Whenever Hisako's an instinct, you gotta look for resets. Yeah. It's like the strongest way to use it.
I know he was going for it, I just don't know which option they were going for. I mean, I feel like the, after Wall Splat, the heavy influence would have done it. Also would have beat the throw tech option.
Possibly,
but
yeah.
It was close. It was close. I could see exactly what they were going for, and that's dirty.
I mean, Hisako's a dirty character. I don't know what to
yeah. Like, definitely one thing that I that I do not do well with the character is resets and like really not optimizing the bullshit that you can do in her instinct.
I mean,
Nice
just
parry, though.
in general, she's like pretty good at resets because her low overhead game is like.
Good blocks.
I mean, just air own Ryuzong can really like sneak up on people. At the very least, like if they're not fast enough to like check her out of it, they're just holding plus range still.
Yeah.
But then in Instinct, she becomes even more deadly because I mean, she has the stagger off of a lot of counter hits like all the time, but she doesn't have to worry about draining her vengeance for going for so many in Instinct. Shadow Meter could have, if Ori actually...
I would have spent it, but yeah.
If Ori confirmed into Shadow Linker earlier, they could have killed, I think, just one
And the
bar.
meter? Nope. Okay. Didn't quite recognize the lockout fast enough.
Almost traded. MegamanZero for some reason going for medium run, which I don't think is ever a good option.
Well, especially not against Asaka. We've seen Ori at least a couple times just throw out the 3-frame I don't trust your meaty timing, and it's worked. So
It's honestly a good strategy.
yeah.
Well, it's a decent strategy. I definitely checking your opponent and seeing if their meaties are actually timed correctly is something you should do no matter what level you play at.
Yeah. I think that was a bit of an ambitious.
You should definitely lean on the side of blocking if you don't know whether their meaties
true.
are timed well or not. But sometimes you just gotta, give them that little vibe check and see, like, hey,
Exactly.
you time your meaties? Evil tall, getting that set point.
Ooh.
I think that's how you pronounce it. I mean, it's not pronounced Yveltal, is it? That sounds wrong. You fucking
Paving the meter for winter. Yeah, dude. It's cold here.
Pokemon names are in English or so, like, I think every single name has, like, people have figured out at least 5 different ways to pronounce it.
Nice.
Yveltal? I think it's Eviltal, but because it's supposed to be evil, right? That's why.
I feel like if you
I don't know,
keep
this is
saying
what
it, there's going to be an eldritch god coming out of my bathroom mirror, so please stop.
No. I welcome the Eldritch God.
Ooh, yeah, okay. Good. Ori's got their meaties timed well enough, which is always good to see. And yeah, still sending the Rekka, another reset. Catching Mega Man asleep.
Yeah, a good point to end it right there because the vengeance is all the way gone. Now we gotta fill back up.
Yeah.
It's misunderstood. Yeah, I mean, the real evil is Xerneas for sure, with fucking Geomancy. Criminal boosting move.
Yeah, Ori's all, like, as the set has progressed, Ori's done a much, much better job at managing their wrath, which is always good to see. Good, quick combo, take the big damage ender. We love TKOs here, but maybe be a little less horny about it.
You can
Still,
keep
it's still good, but
you can keep that Wii to yourself.
oof. Yeah. And like again, Hisaka resets, it's a good game that she has. Or you could maybe do with doing a little bit less, like Mega Man is showing like mashing and things during the combo that it's not working out all that much. So a little more patient, like all of that white life that Ori built up is just gone now.
Nice throw.
That was good. Yep. Another reset. Please, please just spend both your... Okay, yeah, it's over. Boom. Boom. God, she does so much damage.
She does less than she did like a year ago.
She still hits like a fucking truck.
She does.
Like every single time I get like a, actually recognize a lockout with the character and then I cash it out with a damage ender, I'm always surprised at just how hard it hits. Sokka's fucking stupid.
She's pretty good. She's pretty good.
Yeah, no, she's a lot of fun.
Okay, we got one last match to go here. That Kraven versus Sween. Sween already in here.
Imagine having to time your meaties. Yeah, oh my god. What a concept. Yeah, that's what flame carpet's for. Times your meaties for you.
I mean, not even Flame Carpet. Arguably, Riptor has an even better tool for not timing your meteors, and that's Heavy Headbutt.
Oh yeah.
It's got some good active frames. It's got armor.
That's a really good point. Okay, another Hisako player. Let's see if, again, I know that, you know, Hisako does struggle to check Sadir's air approaches in a number of... That was a really good answer from Kraven. Hisako definitely struggles to deal with, like, the kunai approaches and the, you know, her anti-air is big and slow.
Thank you. Telling me.
So we'll see how well Kraven can deal with that. Good recognition of the opener ender. See if she gets something going. I don't know if I agree with the instinct pop there, but caught the descent though, which is awesome. Caught it again. Oh, it doesn't capitalize. Severe instinct's over, and now Schween can just get away with the descents for free. Oof.
Yeah, Schween is definitely, if I remember correctly, is really like... They really like to use Descent,
Yeah,
and it's just not that good, but, you know...
They're going real ham on it.
If your opponent's not letting you, or not making sure you pay for it, like... Fine.
Yeah, true. Now, honestly, I don't know if it uses... that's a counterbreaker combo. I'm not sure if Descent uses Wrath, but because I don't know, I literally never use it.
I think it might use Wrath if you cancel off of like Wreck
Yeah.
or something. But besides that, no. I think if you do it neutral, it doesn't use Wrath.
Yeah. But I've never seen so many Descents.
Yeah, Kraven, if you're listening,
you can check it. You can jab it.
yes. If you're playing against an Hisako that is doing this many descents, all you gotta do is just gotta wait to react to it, and make sure you do like a crouching like medium kick or something. I think with Sadir would be good.
I would do it.
You kind of want to go for a little bit of a slower option. I guess it depends on your reaction speed. A lot of times I can react too fast to descent because it is like kind of it's a slow option. But yeah, she really, with how much descenting Schween's doing, like you kind of just want to stick on the ground and then react to it. But she's like kind of trying to do her own thing and not really reacting to it.
Yeah.
Again, he's descenting so much, and Kraven's just not dealing with it at all.
Yeah.
Like once again, like every single one of these jumps, like she could be getting like a crouching medium kickstarter. Oh, he actually calmed down. Why did that take so long to pop? That was so weird.
I don't know if I agree with the super short combo there, but
What the fuck?
oh no, that actually would have been the time to use a Shadow Blade Demon to punish it. But please, thank you. Yeah, Schween should probably go look up the counterbreaker combo. But Kraven's basically jumped every single one of these attempts at the suck, so that's always good to see. Immediate break. Good lord.
Kraven definitely does have some autopilot issues, which, you know, it's definitely one of the hardest things to deal with in general in fighting games, is like, once you get like stuck into your habits, like, yeah.
Descent into parry. What a choice. Sorry, I totally interrupted you there.
I'm just saying, like, especially in KI where the combo game is like so unique and whatnot, autopiloting stuff is really rough.
That's a cute combo. Okay.
Interesting.
We'll take that.
I definitely think Kraven's falling into the trap of like trying to make your own offense all the time when obviously we've been talking about Descent, like so much stuff, like Kraven could just be waiting for them to come. She does press medium kick sometimes for the Descent, but you gotta do a lower button against Descent. Hisako's like really low coming off the teleport.
She just has random stuff that will low profile things that don't feel like they're supposed to be low profilable.
Yeah, she goes pretty low, but like her forward dash does that for a lot of things as well.
Yeah. But yeah, also use the instinct freeze to give yourself a second to see what's going on. Hisako was mid-descent animation. Those kind of moments are, I don't want to say that they're free because again the game is hard, but definitely gives you a bit more of a heads up. And I believe Kraven popped a web and then tried to jump back, which, you know, game's giving you a little bit more to work with.
Yeah, especially I mean, like literally the #1 thing, Kraven right here, it's just reacting to the same with the proper option. I think she does understand that she can react with something, but she's not doing like a low option like she needs to do. You can't really throw Punisher unless like, I don't know, I feel like you got either have a really good throw box to do that. I'm not sure if Sadira can really do it.
Like her crouching light kick is probably fine. Maybe not ideal, but it would be fine.
I mean, Kraven's definitely used to using like the chain version of crouching light kick to kind of confirm and stuff.
Like even if you're not getting full openers on stuff like that, as long as you're checking the Hisako and stopping them from using it mindlessly, that's probably enough. Certainly at this level of play, it's probably enough.
Yeah, I feel like Kraven's just getting a little frustrated and like.
Yep.
Vengeance is gone. That actually worked out.
Yeah. I mean, Schween is just constantly moving, constantly doing things. Even between rounds, they don't have wrath. Ultra. Interesting choice. Alright. Optimize. That was good. Web. Nice. I mean, hey, Sadira can, well, she is a character who could make that kind of robbery. But.
Yeah, Sadira coulda. It would have still been hard. Like, that's definitely one of the
for sure.
harder things to do. And damn, that's gonna be it.
There we go.
Let me make sure I input all these correctly, because I've messed up one.
Counter breakers have been, yeah. Sensor making me sick. Yeah.
Apologies.
Oof.
Yeah,
hey,
Kraven, I would definitely like just try to start checking Descent. You can, I think with Sadira, crouching medium kick would be the best thing. Like literally, if they're doing Descent as much as Tween is, literally just stand on the ground and wait for them to do it. Like don't do anything, just wait for them to do it. Can a beginner like you play this one day? I mean, I'm not sure if I consider you a beginner. I think you're still technically in the category beginner because you've just not played in that many of the Ultrafine events.
Yeah. By the way, Dragonblade, your comms at Frosty was a lot of fun. It was good stuff.
But yeah, that is the end of the tournament. Thank you all for coming out and playing every week. I appreciate it. Yeah, you got top 8 at Frosty's.
Yeah.
Yeah, DBI is technically still rookie ranked at the moment, but that's, you know, he's like joined like a handful of Ultrafine tournaments.
Yeah.
If you played regularly, I feel like he'd rank out pretty fast. But it's over. Scratch, you've been planning to work out more. Yeah. Literally, like against Schween though, Kraven, like literally just react to Descent. It's just something you gotta practice. But we have a top 8. Don't expect the top 8 image soon because I'm probably about to just lay in my bed and pass out. Complete honesty. But in 8th place, well, we can run through all of it. This should be correct. If you want to look on the challenge and make sure I did input everything correctly, I will probably double check it before I actually finalize the tournament later.
Yeah.
We got Taz in 12th place, Panchito in 11th, Lizard 10th, tougou 9th, Kraven 8th, MegamanZero 7th, Schween 6th, Scrapman / Bgigante at 5th, Oreo 4th, AlxMoonFang 3rd, Scar 2nd, and Chris with an undefeated 5-0 record in his winning era. I think that's what he said. Winning arc, not era, arc.
No, congrats to Chris. They show up a lot. They're, they look better and better every week. So
yeah, taking the tournament.
Yeah,
I think they only lost 4 matches over the entire thing, which is pretty good.
Yeah,
like matches, not sets, matches. I'll come over to you, baby, and do the rest for you. Wait till, oh, you'll do the rest for me? Damn, that would be great. Unfortunately, I don't think that's going to work out. But let's see if we can find some more KI gaming to send you all to. If not, I have friends I can send you to. There are people playing. Oh, MegamanZero. I think he was just streaming the tournament run, though. I don't know how late they might stay. I don't know who that is. I don't know who any of these people are. Yeah, the round robin's nice. Oh god, sorry, I'm trying not to sneeze. I'm trying real hard not to sneeze.
Oh yeah, and what's it? The entire tournament ran super smoothly. It's not even 6:30.
Yeah, that's pretty standard. 2.5 hours.
Hell yeah.
Zero, are you going to still be streaming? If you're listening, I'll just raid you if you're still going to be streaming. If not, I'll find somebody else to stream. Whenever there's someone in the tournament that's just like, you know what? I'm just gonna go ahead and do it. You're gonna deal with this raid. If you're not gonna be streaming, I guess send it to someone else. It's be fine.
Pass the buck.
Yeah, y'all have a good night though. Thank you so much for joining. I'll see you on Wednesday for the special, which is it's another Swiss bracket, but everyone's allowed to play. So make sure you join that. You're gonna finish? Oh, okay. Then I won't raid you. I don't know if I want to raid like a random KI gamer.
I mean, Tampa Never Sleeps is currently.
I'm not raiding Tampa Never Sleeps. I think
we
they
got nothing better to do.
We can set it to Base. Base is streaming. He's streaming some Street Fighter 6.
We love Base. Base is great.
It's okay. MegamanZero. I'm just never sure. I feel a little uncertain to get to people that played in tournament because some people are like, I'm done. I gotta go sleep and whatnot. But yeah, thank y'all for playing. Thanks for Sean for joining on comms, and
yeah, thank you for having me as always.
Yeah, see you on Wednesday, I guess.
Streams ended.